Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English with Leo and Maya.
Hey, welcome, welcome. We're so happy you're here with us today.
How are you feeling today, Leo?
I'm feeling great, Maya. I'm excited about today's lesson. How about you?
I'm wonderful. I just had my morning coffee, so I'm ready to teach.
Perfect. And hello to all our amazing listeners, whether you're listening at home, at work, or on the bus.
We are so happy you chose to spend your time with us.
So, Maya, what are we talking about today?
Today, we have a very important topic. We're going to learn how to talk about your job in English.
Oh, this is so useful because one of the first questions people ask when you meet someone new is,
What do you do? Or where do you work?
exactly. So today, you will learn how to answer these questions easily and confidently.
We're going to teach you work vocabulary, how to describe your job, how to talk about your daily tasks at work.
And we'll even do some fun role plays so you can practice.
This episode is perfect for beginners, A1 and A2 level.
We will speak slowly and clearly. We will repeat important words many times.
So don't worry, just relax, listen, and learn with us.
And if you're new to our channel, welcome. My name is Leo.
And I'm Maya. We make easy English podcasts to help you improve your speaking and listening.
Before we start, please do us a small favor
If you enjoy this podcast, please hit that like button.
and subscribe to our channel so you never miss a lesson.
We work hard to make these podcasts for you, and your support really helps us.
Okay, are you ready to learn about jobs and work in English?
Let's do it. Let's get started.
So, Maya, let's start with the basics. When someone asks you, what do you do? What does that mean?
Great question, Leo. What do you do means what is your job or what do you work as?
Right. It's a very common question. People say, what do you do? Or what do you do for work? Or what do you do for a living?
All of these questions mean the same thing. Tell me about your job.
So, how do we answer? We can say, I am a plus the job name.
For example, I am a teacher. I am a doctor. I am a student.
Or we can say, I work as a plus the job name.
For example, I work as a nurse. I work as an engineer.
Perfect. Now let's learn some common jobs in English. Maya, what do you do?
I am a teacher. I teach English to students. What about you, Leo?
I am also a teacher. I work as an English teacher.
So we have the same job. Okay, let's think about other jobs. Leo, what does your brother do?
My brother, he is a doctor. He works at a hospital.
Oh, a doctor. That's an important job. A doctor is a person who helps sick people. They work at a hospital or a clinic.
That's right. Let me say it again. Doctor. A doctor helps sick people.
Good. Now let me tell you about my sister. My sister is a nurse.
Oh, a nurse also works at a hospital, right?
Yes, a nurse works with doctors. A nurse takes care of patients. That means a nurse helps sick people too.
So, we have doctor and nurse. Both work in healthcare. Healthcare means jobs that help people stay healthy.
Exactly. Now let's talk about more jobs. Leo, do you have a friend who works in an office?
Yes, my friend Carlos is an accountant.
An accountant. Can you explain what an accountant does?
Sure, an accountant works with numbers and money. An accountant helps companies or people manage their money.
Great explanation. Let me repeat. Accountant. An accountant works with numbers and money.
What about your friend, Maya? What does she do?
My friend Sarah is a lawyer.
A lawyer. That's interesting. A lawyer works with laws, right?
Exactly. A lawyer helps people with legal problems. A lawyer knows a lot about the law.
So, accountant works with money, lawyer works with law.
Perfect. Now let's talk about some other common jobs. What about someone who works in a restaurant?
Oh, in a restaurant you have many jobs. You have a chef, that's the person who cooks the food.
Yes, a chef is a cook. A chef prepares food in the kitchen.
And you also have a waiter or a waitress. A waiter serves food to customers.
Right. A waiter takes your order and brings your food to the table.
Let me say it again. Chef cooks food. Waiter or waitress serves food.
Excellent. What about jobs in education? We talked about teachers. What other jobs are in schools?
Well, there's a principal. The principal is the leader of a school. The principal is the boss of the school.
Yes, and there are also librarians. A librarian works in a library and helps people find books.
Good one. Librarian works in a library.
Now let's talk about creative jobs. Leo, do you know anyone who is an artist?
My cousin is an artist. She paints beautiful pictures. An artist creates art, like paintings, drawings, or sculptures.
Beautiful. An artist is very creative. And what about musicians?
Oh yes, a musician is a person who plays music. A musician can play instruments like guitar, piano, or drums.
Wonderful. So, artist creates art, musician creates music.
Maya, what about jobs with technology? Computers and things like that.
Good question. There are many tech jobs now. For example, a programmer or a software engineer.
What do they do?
A programmer writes computer code. They create apps, websites, and programs.
So, a programmer works with computers and technology. That makes sense.
Yes, and these jobs are very popular now because we use technology every day.
That's true. Okay, let's talk about some more jobs. What about people who work in shops?
A salesperson or a shop assistant. They work in stores and help customers buy things.
Right. Can I help you? That's what a salesperson says.
Exactly. A salesperson helps customers and sells products.
What about construction? People who build houses and buildings.
Those are construction workers, and there are also engineers who design buildings. We call them architects.
Oh, good point. An architect designs buildings. A construction worker builds buildings.
Very different jobs, but they work together.
Now, what about someone who drives for their job?
Oh, there are many. A taxi driver, a bus driver, a truck driver.
All drivers. They drive vehicles for work.
Exactly. And what about a pilot? A pilot flies airplanes.
That's a cool job. A pilot works for an airline and flies people to different countries.
So many different jobs. Let's think about some more. What about people who work with animals?
Oh, a veterinarian. We also call them a vet for short.
Yes, a vet is like a doctor, but for animals. A vet helps sick dogs, cats, and other animals.
And there are also farmers. A farmer grows food like vegetables, fruits, and grains, or a farmer raises animals like cows, chickens, or pigs.
Farming is very important. Farmers grow our food.
Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about media jobs. What about someone who works in news?
A journalist. A journalist writes news articles or reports news on TV or radio.
Yes, and there are also photographers. They take photos for newspapers, magazines, or websites.
Great. So, journalist reports news, photographer takes photos.
What about someone who cuts hair?
That's a hairdresser. Or we can say barber, usually for men's hair. A hairdresser cuts and styles hair.
And what about someone who fixes cars?
A mechanic. A mechanic repairs cars and vehicles.
Perfect. So many jobs. Let's do a quick review before we practice.
Good idea.
Okay, everyone, let's practice together. We're going to say the job names and then you repeat after us. Ready?
Listen and repeat.
Teacher.
Teacher.
A teacher educates students.
Doctor.
Doctor. A doctor helps sick people.
Nurse.
Nurse. A nurse takes care of patients.
Lawyer.
Lawyer. A lawyer works with law.
Accountant.
Accountant. An accountant works with money.
Chef.
Chef. A chef cooks food.
Waiter.
Waiter. A waiter serves food.
Artist.
Artist. An artist creates art.
Musician.
Musician. A musician plays music.
Programmer.
Programmer. A programmer writes code.
Salesperson.
Salesperson. A salesperson sells products.
Driver.
Driver. A driver drives vehicles.
Pilot.
Pilot. A pilot flies airplanes.
Veterinarian or vet.
Vet. A vet helps animals.
Farmer.
Farmer. A farmer grows food.
Journalist.
Journalist. A journalist reports news.
Hairdresser.
Hairdresser. A hairdresser cuts hair.
Mechanic.
Mechanic. A mechanic fixes cars.
Excellent job, everyone. Great practice.
Now you know many job names in English.
Okay, now we know many job names, but when people ask about your job, they might ask more questions.
That's right. They might ask, where do you work? Or what do you do at work?
So let's learn how to answer these questions. Leo, where do you work?
I work at a language school. It's in the city center.
Great. So we use I work at plus the place. I work at a school, I work at a hospital, I work at a restaurant.
Exactly. Or we can say, I work in. For example, I work in a bank. I work in an office. I work in a shop.
Good. Both are correct. I work at or I work in. Let's practice with different places.
Okay. If you're a teacher, you might say, I work at a school or I work in a school.
If you're a doctor, I work at a hospital or I work in a hospital.
If you're a salesperson, I work at a store or I work in a shop.
If you work with computers, I work in an office or I work at a tech company.
Perfect. Now let's talk about what you do at work. These are your work tasks or work duties.
Right, your tasks are the things you do every day at work. Leo, what are your tasks at work?
Well, I teach English classes, I prepare lessons, I check homework, and I talk with students.
Excellent. Those are your daily tasks. Let me say them again. Teach classes, prepare lessons, check homework, talk with students.
What about you, Maya? What are your tasks?
My tasks are similar. I teach English, I create materials for my students, I give feedback, and I organize activities.
Great. So we use action verbs to describe our tasks. Teach, prepare, check, talk, create, give, organize.
Exactly. These are work verbs. Let's learn more work verbs.
Good idea. If you work in an office, you might say, I answer emails, I attend meetings, I write reports.
Answer emails, that means you reply to messages. Attend meetings, that means you go to meetings. Write reports, that means you create documents.
Let's practice these. Answer, attend, write. Everyone, repeat.
Answer.
Answer. I answer emails.
Attend.
Attend. I attend meetings.
Write.
Write. I write reports.
Great. What about customer service jobs? What verbs do they use?
They might say, I help customers, I solve problems, I answer phone calls.
Yes, help customers, solve problems, answer phone calls. These are common tasks.
What about sales jobs?
Salespeople might say, I sell products, I talk to clients, I make presentations.
Sell products, talk to clients, make presentations. Good. Now, let's talk about your work schedule. That means, when do you work?
Right, your schedule is your work hours. Leo, what's your work schedule?
I work from Monday to Friday. I start work at 9 a.m. and I finish at 5 p.m.
So you work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. That's a very common schedule.
Yes, we call this 9 to 5 or full-time work.
Full-time means you work about 40 hours per week, usually 8 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Exactly, but some people work part-time. Part-time means fewer hours, maybe 20 hours per week.
Good. And some people work shift work. That means they work at different times, sometimes morning, sometimes afternoon, sometimes night.
For example, nurses often work shifts. They might say, I work the morning shift or I work the night shift.
Exactly. A shift is a period of work time. Morning shift, afternoon shift, night shift.
Some people also work weekends. That means Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, like people who work in restaurants or shops. They might say, I work on weekends.
And some people have days off during the week. A day off is a day you don't work.
Right. For example, Monday is my day off, or I have Tuesday and Wednesday off.
Perfect. Now let's talk about how you get to work. We say, how do you get to work? Or how do you commute?
Commute means travel to work. It's your journey from home to work.
So how do you get to work, Maya?
I drive to work. I go by car. It takes about 20 minutes.
So you can say, I drive to work or I go by car and then tell how long it takes.
What about you, Leo?
I take the subway. I go by subway. It takes about 30 minutes.
So take the subway, go by subway. Let's learn more ways to commute.
You can say, I take the bus or I go by bus.
I ride my bike or I go by bike.
I walk to work or I go on foot.
I take the train or I go by train.
And like Maya said, I drive or I go by car.
Excellent. One more question people ask. Do you like your job?
Oh, that's an important question. You can say, yes, I love my job, or yes, I like my job, or it's okay, or not really.
Yes, it's good to be honest. You can explain why you like it or don't like it.
For example, I love my job because I like working with people.
Or I like my job because it's interesting and creative.
Or maybe, I don't love my job, but the salary is good.
That's honest. Salary means the money you earn from your job.
Right, we can say salary, pay, or income all mean the money you get from work.
Okay, let's review this section quickly.
We learned, where do you work? I work at or in. What do you do at work? I teach, I answer emails, I help customers. When do you work? I work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. How do you get to work? I drive, I take the bus. Do you like your job? Yes, I love it, or it's okay, or not really. Okay, everyone, time to practice. Let's practice some common work phrases. Listen and repeat.
I work at a hospital.
I work at a hospital.
I work in an office.
I work in an office.
I teach English classes.
I teach English classes.
I answer emails.
I answer emails.
I attend meetings.
I attend meetings.
I help customers.
I help customers.
I work from Monday to Friday.
I work from Monday to Friday.
I work 9 to 5.
I work 9 to 5.
I work full-time.
I work full-time.
I take the bus to work.
I take the bus to work.
It takes 30 minutes.
It takes 30 minutes.
I love my job.
I love my job. Awesome practice, everyone.
You're doing great.
Now let's learn some phrases you can use at work when you're talking with your coworkers.
Coworkers, that's an important word. Coworkers are the people you work with. They are your colleagues.
Yes, coworker and colleague mean the same thing, the people in your workplace.
So, what do you say when you arrive at work in the morning?
You greet your coworkers. You can say good morning or hi, how are you?
And they might say, good morning, I'm good, thanks. How about you?
This is small talk. Small talk means friendly, casual conversation.
Right. At work, we often do small talk. We ask, how was your weekend? Or did you have a good evening?
These questions are polite and friendly. You don't need to give a long answer. Just say, it was good, thanks. Or, yes, pretty good. How about yours?
Exactly. Now let's learn some phrases for when you need help at work.
Good one. If you don't understand something, you can say, can you help me with this?
Or, could you explain this to me, please?
Or, I have a question about...
These are polite ways to ask for help. Let's practice. Listen and repeat.
Can you help me with this?
Can you help me with this?
Could you explain this, please?
Could you explain this, please?
I have a question.
I have a question.
Great. Now, what about when someone asks you for help?
You can say, sure, no problem. Or, of course, what do you need?
Or, I'd be happy to help.
These show you're willing to help. Let's practice. Sure, no problem.
Sure, no problem.
Of course, what do you need?
Of course, what do you need?
I'd be happy to help.
Perfect. Now, what about when you're in a meeting?
Oh, meetings. In a meeting, you might need to give your opinion or share an idea.
You can say, I think, or in my opinion, or I believe that,
For example, I think we should try this new approach.
or in my opinion, this is a good idea.
Good. And if you agree with someone, you can say, I agree, or that's a good point, or I think so too.
And if you disagree politely, you can say, I see your point, but, or that's interesting, but I think...
Yes, always be polite when you disagree. Don't just say, no, you're wrong.
Right. Be diplomatic. Diplomatic means polite and respectful.
Now, let's talk about phone calls at work. When you answer the phone at work, what do you say?
Good question. You usually say your company name and your name. For example, good morning, ABC Company. This is Leo speaking.
Perfect. This is your name, speaking, is a professional way to answer.
And if you're calling someone, you say, "Hello, this is Leo from ABC Company. May I speak to Sarah, please?"
Great. May I speak to is polite. You can also say, could I speak to, or is Sarah available?
And if you want to leave a message, you say, "Could I leave a message?" or "Could you take a message, please?"
Excellent. Phone English is very useful.
Now, what about emails? When you write a work email, you need to be professional.
That's right. You start with a greeting, Dear Mr. Smith, or Hello, Sarah, or just Hi, team.
Then you write your message clearly, and at the end, you write a closing, like "Best regards," or "Kind regards," or "Thank you."
And don't forget to write your name at the end.
Good point. Okay, let's talk about some other work situations. What if you need to take a day off?
You need to ask your boss or manager. You can say, I'd like to request a day off on Friday.
Or, would it be possible to take next Monday off?
Or, I need to take a sick day today, if you're sick.
Yes, a sick day is when you can't work because you're ill.
And what about vacation? If you want to take a vacation, you might say, I'd like to request vacation from July 1st to July 10th.
Perfect. Always be clear about the dates.
Now, let's talk about compliments at work. If someone does a good job, you can say, great job, or well done, or nice work.
Yes, it's important to encourage your coworkers. You can also say, "I really appreciate your help," or "Thank you for your hard work."
These phrases build good relationships at work.
Absolutely. And one more thing. What do you say when you leave work at the end of the day?
You say, have a good evening, or see you tomorrow, or have a great night.
Simple and friendly.
Okay, let's practice some of these workplace phrases.
Listen and repeat these useful workplace phrases.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How was your weekend?
How was your weekend?
Can you help me with this?
Can you help me with this?
Sure, no problem.
Sure, no problem.
I think this is a good idea.
I think this is a good idea.
I agree with you.
I agree with you.
This is Leo speaking.
This is Leo speaking.
May I speak to Sarah, please?
May I speak to Sarah, please?
Could you take a message?
Could you take a message?
I'd like to request a day off.
I'd like to request a day off.
Great job.
Great job.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you for your help.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Excellent work, everyone.
You're learning so much.
Now it's time for the fun part. We're going to do some role plays.
Role plays help you practice real conversations. Let's start.
Okay, first role play, meeting someone new and talking about your job. Maya, you start.
Hi, I'm Maya. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Maya. I'm Leo. Nice to meet you too.
So, Leo, what do you do?
I'm a teacher. I teach English at a language school. What about you?
Oh, I'm also a teacher. I teach English online.
That's great. Where do you work?
I work from home. I teach students from all around the world. How about you? Where is your school?
My school is in the city center. I work there 5 days a week.
That's nice. Do you enjoy teaching?
Yes, I love it. I really enjoy working with students. What about you? Do you like teaching online?
I do. It's very flexible, and I meet interesting people from different countries.
That sounds wonderful.
It is. Hey, how do you get to work?
I take the subway. It takes about 30 minutes. Since you work from home, you don't have to commute.
That's right. My commute is just walking to my computer.
That's the best commute. Okay, did everyone hear that conversation?
We asked each other, what do you do? Where do you work? Do you like your job? How do you get to work?
These are very natural questions when you meet someone new.
Now, let's do another role play. This time, you're at work and you need help from a coworker.
Role play 2. Asking for help at work. Do-do-do-do-do.
Hey, Leo. How's it going?
Oh, hi, Maya. I'm okay, but I'm a bit confused about something.
What's wrong?
I'm working on this report, but I don't understand how to use this software. Can you help me with this?
Of course. I'd be happy to help. What do you need to do?
I need to create a chart, but I can't find the right button.
Oh, that's easy. Look here. You click on Insert and then Chart.
Ah, I see it now. Thank you so much.
No problem. Is there anything else you need help with?
No, I think I'm good now. I really appreciate your help.
Anytime. If you have more questions, just ask.
Thanks, Maya. Great. Did you hear those helpful phrases?
Can you help me with this? Of course, I'd be happy to help. I really appreciate your help.
These phrases are so useful at work.
Now, let's do one more role play. This time, it's a phone conversation at work.
Role play 3. Making a work phone call.
Ring, ring.
Good afternoon, Tech Solutions. This is Leo speaking. How may I help you?
Hello, this is Maya from ABC Company. May I speak to Mr. Johnson, please?
I'm sorry, but Mr. Johnson is in a meeting right now. Would you like to leave a message?
Yes, please. Could you tell him that Maya called about the project deadline?
Of course. Maya from ABC Company about the project deadline. Does he have your number?
Yes, he does. But just in case, my number is 555-0123.
Perfect. I'll make sure he gets your message.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Excellent. That's a professional phone conversation.
Did you hear the polite phrases? May I speak to? Would you like to leave a message? Could you tell him?
Very polite and professional.
Now, let me tell you a quick story about my friend Tom and his job.
Story. Tom's new job.
So, my friend Tom just started a new job last month. He was very nervous on his first day.
Oh, I remember my first day at a new job. It's always a bit scary.
Right. So, Tom is a graphic designer. He works for a marketing company.
What does a graphic designer do?
A graphic designer creates visual designs like logos, posters, and websites.
Oh, that's creative work.
Yes. So on his first day, Tom arrived at 8:45 a.m. The office opens at 9 a.m., so he was early.
Good. It's good to be early on your first day.
Exactly. His new boss, Sarah, greeted him and showed him around the office. She introduced him to his coworkers.
Did everyone speak English?
Yes, the company is international, so everyone speaks English at work. Tom was happy because he's been practicing his English.
That's great. So what happened next?
Sarah explained Tom's tasks. She said, "Your main task is to create designs for our clients. You'll attend team meetings every Monday, and you'll work with the marketing team."
Sounds like interesting work.
It is. Tom was excited. Then Sarah asked, "Do you have any questions?"
That's a good question to ask.
Yes. Tom asked, "What are my work hours?" And Sarah said, "You work from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Monday to Friday. You have 1 hour for lunch."
So he works full-time, about 40 hours a week.
That's right. Tom also asked, "Where can I eat lunch?" Sarah said, "There's a cafeteria on the first floor, or many people bring lunch from home."
Good to know.
Then Tom asked one more question. "When do I get paid?" Sarah explained, "We pay salaries on the last Friday of every month."
Those are all important questions.
Yes. After that, Tom started working. His first task was to create a logo for a new client.
How did it go?
Well, at first, Tom was confused about the company's software, so he asked his coworker, "Excuse me, can you help me with this program?"
Good. He asked for help.
Yes, his coworker was very friendly and showed him how to use it. By the end of the day, Tom finished his first design.
Wow. Good job, Tom.
His boss, Sarah, looked at it and said, "Great job, Tom. This is excellent work."
What a good first day.
Yes. Now, 2 months later, Tom loves his job. He says, "I love my job because I'm creative every day, my coworkers are friendly, and the salary is good."
That's wonderful. Tom is lucky.
He is, and he says practicing English really helped him get this job.
See, everyone? Learning English can help you get a great job.
Absolutely.
Okay, now let's talk about something fun. Dream jobs.
Yes, a dream job is the perfect job you want in the future.
So, Maya, what's your dream job?
Good question. I think my dream job is to be a writer. I'd love to write books and travel around the world.
Oh, that sounds amazing. A writer who travels.
Yes. What about you, Leo? What's your dream job?
My dream job is to be a documentary filmmaker. I want to make documentaries about different cultures and nature.
Oh, I love documentaries. That's a great dream job.
Thanks. So how do we talk about dream jobs in English?
Good question. We can say, my dream job is to be, or I'd love to be, or I want to be.
For example, my dream job is to be a pilot, or I'd love to be an actor.
Or I want to be a chef, or I dream of being a musician.
Great, let's practice. Everyone think about your dream job.
You can say, my dream job is to be a, and then say the job.
Take a moment and practice in your head. What's your dream job? Good. Now let's talk about why. Why do you want this job?
Yes, you can explain your reason. For example, I want to be a doctor because I want to help people.
Or, I'd love to be a teacher because I enjoy working with children.
Or, my dream is to be a musician because I'm passionate about music.
Let's learn some useful words to explain why. Because I want to help people. Because I love working with. Because I'm passionate about. Because I enjoy. Because it's creative. Because I'm interested in.
Great list. Let's practice some complete sentences.
I want to be a veterinarian because I love working with animals.
Good. I'd love to be an architect because I'm passionate about design.
My dream job is to be a chef because I enjoy cooking.
Excellent. Now, some people already have a job, but they want to change their career. Career means your job path or profession.
That's right. If you want to change careers, you might say, I want to change my career, or I'm thinking about switching jobs.
For example, right now I'm an accountant, but I want to change my career. I want to become a teacher.
Or, I'm thinking about switching jobs. I want to try something more creative.
Good. Now let's talk about future plans. How do we talk about our work plans for the future?
We use going to, or want to, or plan to. For example, I'm going to look for a new job next year.
Or, I want to get a promotion. A promotion means moving to a higher position with more responsibility and usually more money.
Or, I plan to start my own business. Start your own business means become your own boss and create a company.
These are all future work goals. Let's learn more.
Get a promotion means move to a higher position. Get a raise means get more money or salary. Change jobs means work for a different company. Start a business means become an entrepreneur. Go back to school means study again to learn new skills. Learn a new skill means improve yourself.
All of these are work goals. Let's practice some sentences.
I want to get a promotion next year.
I plan to start my own business.
I'm going to learn a new skill this year.
I want to change jobs and work for a bigger company.
Perfect. Now let's talk about job interviews. If you want a new job, you need to do an interview.
That's right. In an interview, the employer asks you questions to learn about you.
Common interview questions are, tell me about yourself. Why do you want this job? What are your strengths? Strengths means good qualities. What are your weaknesses? Weaknesses are areas you need to improve. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
These are very common. Let's practice how to answer them.
Okay, first question. Tell me about yourself.
Good answer. I'm a marketing professional with 3 years of experience. I'm passionate about digital marketing and I love creating creative campaigns. In my free time, I enjoy reading and learning new skills.
Perfect. Short, clear, and professional. Next, why do you want this job?
Good answer. I want this job because I'm interested in your company's mission. I believe my skills match this position, and I'm excited about the opportunity to grow with your team.
Excellent. Very positive. Now, what are your strengths?
Good answer. I'm a hard worker, I'm good at solving problems, and I work well in a team. I'm also very organized, and I pay attention to details.
Great. Always be positive about your strengths. Now, the tricky one. What are your weaknesses?
Oh, this is hard. You want to be honest, but not too negative.
Exactly. Good answer. Sometimes I'm a perfectionist. I want everything to be perfect, but I'm learning to balance quality with efficiency.
That's smart. You mention a weakness, but you show you're working on it.
Right. Last question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Good answer. In 5 years, I see myself growing in this company, taking on more responsibilities, and becoming a team leader.
Perfect. This shows you're ambitious and want to stay with the company.
Great job. Now you know how to answer interview questions.
Remember, be confident, be positive, and be yourself.
Let's practice talking about dream jobs and future plans.
Listen and repeat.
My dream job is to be a doctor.
My dream job is to be a doctor.
I want to be a teacher because I love working with children.
I want to be a teacher because I love working with children.
I'd love to be a writer.
I'd love to be a writer.
I'm passionate about music.
I'm passionate about music.
I want to change my career.
I want to change my career.
I'm going to look for a new job.
I'm going to look for a new job.
I plan to start my own business.
I plan to start my own business.
I want to get a promotion.
I want to get a promotion.
I'm a hard worker.
I'm a hard worker.
I'm good at solving problems.
I'm good at solving problems.
I want this job because I'm interested in your company.
I want this job because I'm interested in your company. Wonderful practice.
Wow, we learned so much today. Let's review everything.
Great idea. Let's go through the main points.
Part 1. Job names. We learned many job names like teacher, doctor, nurse, lawyer, accountant, chef, waiter, artist, musician, programmer, salesperson, driver, pilot, vet, farmer, journalist, hairdresser, mechanic.
Part 2. Talking about your job. We learned how to answer, "What do you do?" You say, "I'm a teacher," or "I work as a nurse."
We learned, where do you work? You say, I work at a hospital, or I work in an office.
We learned work verbs such as teach, answer, attend, write, help, solve, sell, prepare, check, create, organize.
We learned about work schedules, full-time, part-time, 9 to 5, shifts, days off.
We learned how to talk about your commute. I drive to work. I take the bus. I walk. It takes 30 minutes.
Part 3, workplace conversations. We learned, good morning, how are you? Can you help me with this? Sure, no problem. I think, in my opinion, I agree, I disagree. This is Leo speaking. May I speak to? Great job. Thank you for your help.
Part 4, dream jobs and future. We learned, my dream job is to be. I want to be because. I'm going to, I plan to, get a promotion, change jobs, start a business. Interview questions and answers.
That's a lot of vocabulary and phrases.
But don't worry, you don't need to remember everything today.
That's right. Listen to this podcast many times. Practice a little bit every day.
Repetition is the key to learning.
Absolutely. And remember to practice speaking out loud.
Don't just listen, speak. Repeat after us. Practice with friends.
The more you practice, the more confident you'll become.
Okay, everyone, we're coming to the end of today's podcast.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us.
We really hope you learned a lot today.
Now you can talk about your job in English with confidence.
Remember, practice makes perfect.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a thumbs up.
And if you're new here, please subscribe to our channel, English with Leo and Maya.
We make new podcasts every week to help you improve.
And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson.
We also want to hear from you.
Please write a comment and tell us about your job.
Here's our question of the day.
What is your job and what do you do at work?
Write your answer in the comments. For example, I'm a nurse. I work at a hospital and I help patients.
Or, I'm a student. I study engineering at university.
We love reading your comments, and we try to reply to as many as we can.
Also, tell us what other topics do you want to learn about?
We're making new podcasts, and we want to teach what you want to learn.
Okay, thank you again, everyone.
Keep practicing your English every day.
You're doing an amazing job.
See you in the next podcast.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone.